Are you a talented footballer with the potential to go all of the way, but you've never been spotted or had a trial? Well, all you need to do is check out a brand new innovative business that I've started with my partners called Scout Size. It gives you a chance to get spotted by our network of scouts to try and get you a trial at a professional club. Scout Size places you in front of a professional scout who will assess your talent. You simply need to visit our website right now and upload your clips as directed. Our scouts will then view them and give you a full assessment. If you meet a certain criteria, your details will be sent to scouts at professional football clubs for them to come and see you play. It's as simple as that. So visit scoutsize.com right now and send in your clips, and a scout could be coming to watch you play at your next game.
Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that may link with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that may link with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. The Euros were in full effect yesterday, and one great game, one dead game. The dead game was that Portugal versus France game. Oh my God, I was expecting fireworks in the game. Ronaldo, Mbappe, both of them were awful in the game. But France progressed on penalties, and congratulations going out to William Saliba, who had a really, really good game. Mark Ronaldo completely out of the game. I know it's an aging Ronaldo, but Saliba was really, really good in the game. And France are through to the semi-finals. So looking good for Saliba at the moment. Not so good for Kai Havertz. Germany, they had a real heartbreaking defeat, beaten in extra time, so they are out of the tournament. So commiserations going out to Kai Havertz. He missed a big chance as well. He actually made the chance brilliantly, went for a sort of audacious chip, but it went over the bar. And Germany going out, full crew missed a huge chance. I mean, they missed so many chances, Germany, in that game. England, of course, in action today against Switzerland. So good luck going out to Declan Rice and also to, well, Aaron Ramsdale probably won't play, but to him and also to Saka. Now, just going back to that Spanish game, the winner in that game scored in extra time was by Mikel Merino with a brilliant header from another really good player, Dani Olmo. Merino would come on as a substitute. Now, he's been really catching the eye in the tournament. As I said, great goal to send Spain through. He's the Spanish hero now after that heroics in extra time. But we do know, even before this, and I've spoken about this a couple of weeks ago, that Mikel Arteta's very, very interested in signing him. A midfield player can play box to box, sort of plays on that left-hand side of midfield, the same sort of position that Granit Xhaka used to play in. We know that Mikel Arteta experimented with Havertz there last season. Sometimes worked, sometimes didn't. He wants to bring in a sort of specialist in that area. And we heard these reports, which came from Sport, the publication over in Spain a couple of weeks ago, that Mikel Arteta had secret talks with Merino about bringing him into Arsenal. Merino said to be interested as well. His value's around about £45 million. That's what Sociedad want for him. However, after last night's heroics, that price might just have gone up. And that's the way it goes in this tournament. Your stock goes up as you do well. But, interesting. He's definitely shown his worth in this tournament and shown his ability. And you can see why Mikel Arteta is very interested in signing him, as is another Spanish player. The whole world wants this guy now. Even before the tournament started, we know that Arsenal were interested in Nico Williams of Spain. Since the tournament started, he's been absolutely on fire, as he was last night, terrorising the German defence. Will Arsenal try and make a move to sign him? To me, I know we're having problems bringing in a striker, but if you can get a wide player like this, he's absolutely brilliant. He can play on the left wing. He can play on the right wing. He's quick. He's tricky. He's dynamic. He's aggressive. Fits Arsenal down to the ground. A release clause of £49 million. That's it for a player of his quality. I think if that release clause wasn't in place, after the tournament he's had so far, you're talking about a player that's going to get valued up towards 80, 90 million pounds. Release clause makes him a very, very cheap option when you consider his ability. However, lots of teams interested in him. Barcelona interested in him. Chelsea, Liverpool, and of course Arsenal. Will Arsenal try and trigger this release clause, or will he even move? Because he's very, very happy at Athletic Bilbao. His brother plays there as well. He sort of said in the past he doesn't really want to move. It's going to be interesting what happens with this player when the Euros ends, or when Spain are out of the Euros, or if they win the way they're going, they could win it. They look the best team in the tournament. They really are good. And Nico Williams has been a star. I'd love Arsenal to get this player, but it won't be easy. They are also chatting to another player that we see week in, week out in the Premier League. And I think, again, most Arsenal fans wouldn't be against the signing of this player. And that's Pedro Neto of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Now, according to Team Talk, they claim that Arsenal have been in talks with Wolves over the signing of Pedro Neto. Wolves want a lot of money for him. They're looking for about £60 million. There's also other clubs interested. Spurs are one of those clubs. He's a dynamic player. We've seen him week in, week out in the Premier League. A really, really top player, again, who can play on both flanks. Predominantly the right wing, but can also play on the left wing as well. Will Arsenal make a move for him? Is that price tag too high? Does that injury record worry you about Pedro Neto? It's not a good one. Gets injured regularly. Was out for a lot of last season. When he's playing, brilliant. But you need a player that's playing. We've seen that with Thomas Partey. So let's see how that one develops out. Some new links today with a player called Patrick Dorgu of Lecce over there in Serie A in Italy. He's a left back, valued at around about £10 million, Denmark under 21 international. And he's under contract at Lecce till 2027. Still only 19, but has really been catching the eye with his performances last season for Lecce. A real standout player. Plays as a left back, but can also play on the left wing or left of midfield. And as I said, been catching the eye. Only 19. Now, interesting, a lot of clubs, according to Team Talk, publication, Arsenal are one of those clubs that are interested, but also Spurs and Liverpool showing it interested in him. Not a huge fee, probably around about £10 million or just above that. Dorgu, really interesting, a lot of clubs, including Arsenal, and we know that Arsenal are in the market for a left back. Another left back that Arsenal are very interested in signing is Miguel Gutiérrez of Girona. Again, another player who had a really good season for his club. According to the Spanish publication Figueres, they claim that Arsenal are interested in signing him. Now, he has a release clause, and this is a bit complicated for this player, a release clause of £30 million. However, Real Madrid, who he joined Girona from, they have a buyback clause of only £5 million, which is active this year and next year. So they can buy him back for only £5 million. Of course, there's no way Girona would want that to happen. They would rather him move abroad for the big release clause. But you never know. It could be one of those situations where Real Madrid decide to buy him back, then sell him on again. We've seen that in the past. There are also other big clubs interested in him. Manchester United have said to be one of those clubs that hold a big interest in this player. I think he's going to be playing at the Olympics, right, with Spain. But Miguel Gutiérrez really sparking the interest of a lot of top clubs around Europe right now. Of course, we cannot finish the show without talking about Riccardo Calafiori. Big update on Calafiori coming from various sources, including Fabrizio Romano was tweeting about it this morning, or shall I say, Xing about it. He's claiming that personal terms have definitely been agreed between the player and the club, and that he's going to receive a salary of around about £3.5 million a year. Not bad if you can get that. Arsenal and Bologna still negotiating over the final fee. We know how much Bologna want. We know how much Arsenal want to give. They're going to come to an agreement on this fee. This deal looks like it's going to get done. Any deal can crash at the end, but this one really does look like it's going through. Chelsea, who's said to be the other club that were really, really interested in him, they put no bids in yet. And very interestingly, yesterday, they signed Renato Vega, from FC Basel, who also plays as a left back. They were sort of looking at Calafiori possibly as a left back, but this guy Vega can play left back. He's versatile across the back as well. So that seemingly looks like that's ruling them completely out of trying to make a last-minute hijack for Calafiori. So it looks like this deal is going to happen. As I said on yesterday's show, it's happening. Calafiori is coming to Arsenal, and this represents for me a very, very good signing, top quality signing, one of the standout defenders in the Euros. And if you add him to Saliba, to Gabriel, to Ben White, Tomiyasu, Timber, you're starting to look at a very formidable defence at Arsenal. And we know if you're going to win leagues, of course you need a good attack, but your defence has to be good as well. And we know that Arsenal last year, that was one of the real big factors in Arsenal doing so well. They had a really solid defence, and Mikel Arteta looking to build on that by signing Riccardo Calafiori. He said he's going to be aggressive in the transfer market. Calafiori is an aggressive signing. So would Nico Williams be. Go and get it done, Arteta, if you can. Listen, thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget, we'll be back here with Transfer Daily tomorrow. Every single day, right up till the end of the transfer window. Every day we are here. So make sure you check us out here on AFTV. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.